console port. However, it is not nearly as janky to play as something like Elden Ring. And for those who are new here, I fully cleared Elden Ring and the DLC, but it has a jankiness to it because, you know, it stems from games that were designed for consoles. And they very much just kind of half-ass it when they make the PC port. Some examples of that in this game is like I can bind dodge to whatever I want, but your dodge button plus another button is your rage button. I don't know why, but that makes it to where if I try to dodge or rage, sometimes I do the other one, and I didn't intend to do that. You cannot just make rage another key. And there's a lot of controls in this game that are like that. Like using my runic ability is QE. Using my my weapon chain is 2Q left click. Using the frost beam from the axe is 1Q left click. There was a lot of weird stuff like that that I couldn't just bind to like the 3 key. You know, or T, or mouse button 4. I couldn't just bind it to a single other key. That was unfortunate. I think even on controller, those inputs are designed to be like 2 or 3 different buttons you press at the same time. So they did the same thing on PC, despite the fact that we've got a whole keyboard of keys here unused, and it just doesn't let you rebind it, which is unfortunate. Other than those things, most of the, you know, it does allow you to rebind. It's just, if something is 3 keys, it has to remain 3 keys. It does allow you to rebind. The controls felt good, moving around the world felt good, stuff like that. The block, the dodge, except on that last fight, which was the bane of my existence, throughout most of the game, it felt good. Like, if I got hit, I was like, I missed the timing on that. I wasn't yelling, oh, that's bullcrap, I totally dodged that on the rest of the fights in the game. It felt like if I got hit, it was because I did the timing wrong. That last fight, it felt janky AF. The story, amazing. I was yelling at the screen when I realized that, you know, the Jormungandr tie-in at the end, you know, during all the fights for like Ragnarok, when the kid made his choice at the end, stuff like that. There was so many moments. I was like, whoa! Like, it was so good. Fantastic, amazing story. From the trailer for the game, I did not predict that we'd be traveling with Freya half the time. Totally didn't see that coming. There was some quality of life stuff in the game I didn't realize until I was 30 hours in. Like, the compass at the top showing you not only, like, you know, 500 meters that way, but also it would turn to show you what turns you needed to take. I didn't realize that for most of the game. The fact that you could go up here to these symbols and click on them to view other maps, didn't realize that for most of the game. I wish, like, the quest markers and stuff that are shown on these maps do not show on the fast travel map. So you need to use this map to decide where you're going to go, then go to the fast travel map and go to the teleporter because all the other icons are missing from the fast travel map. Not a huge fan of that. That's really weird, but it's a minor thing. The skills and stuff like this, I've never loved a game this much and cared this little about armor upgrades and skill tree stuff. It felt like just basic attacks and blocking and parry timings was the way to get through most of the game, and most of this stuff didn't matter. Hell, I actually went in here and turned the inputs for a few of these off because my character was doing them when I didn't want him to. And so it was very kind of odd. I mean, I guess if you were just really in love with one of these weapons, you would feel the complete opposite from how I feel. But I felt like all of this could have been completely gone and I wouldn't have cared. And then the armor, you know, I found a set of armor early on that I really liked, which was the poison one. So the game is lacking in tooltips. So like, I didn't realize exactly what the poison was doing. Like, I thought it was a dot for like half the game. The tooltips could definitely be more clear. Like, I wish I could mouse over this and see an exact description for what it means by lower their power level. Is that lower hit points, lower armor, lower attack, lower damage, like lower chance to hit? Like, there's so much that it could mean. But all I know is it's noticeably helpful. So that's why I just used it for the rest of the game. It was great. And then luck also helps with a few other things. I think that's most of it. Yeah. It was a great game. Great game. I loved it. It's been a while since I played a game where after finishing the main story, I kept doing side content. That, I think, shows how much I loved it. Wonderful stuff. And I am going to now go to the main menu and start this Valhalla thing and try this out. All right. There we go. There's a Mukluk review. All right. What is this? The following content is meant to be experienced after God of War Ragnarok. Okay. Wait, what? Recommended starting combat difficulty. Is a combat-focused adventure that rewards overcoming challenge. You're encouraged to change difficulties during your experience to find an ideal level of enjoyment. All right, I'll do the recommended setting. Man, to lose the hoodie. It's getting too warm in my office. So there's like a throne and some water.
You are certain you remember nothing of this place?
Oh, nothing that would help us. Tell me, brother, why exactly are we doing this?
I do not know.
Oh, that's comforting.
We trying to... I don't know, this kind of looks like hell. I can't steer the boat.
Look, I know you
All I can do
expect
is press
me to be the
forward.
smartest man alive, but Odin always kept me in the dark about this place. Which is why I urged you to seek Freya's guidance. Repeatedly.
She does not seem eager to speak with me.
Well, quite the opposite, brother. But you tell yourself whatever you need to.
Statue of a Valkyrie.
I see a shore ahead. Black sand.
Exactly as described in the invitation. We finally bloody made it.
Black sand.
Something is happening.
Back to basics then.
Back to basics? Is that supposed to mean like losing my power level? Wow, my hit point bar is very small.
Well, that felt unsettling. Like we plunged into a dream.
Whoa, the screen is weird. Okay. Alright. No armor. So no sense in doing the punch thing. Alright.
Doesn't seem anyone's here to welcome us.
Locked.
I don't suppose you'll take that as our cue to turn around and leave?
Reatha Sialfur, Sinum Hautum.
To be one's own master.
Master thyself.
A more poetic way of putting it, but yes.
I like how he said it's locked. And now he's opening the door.
Something is wrong. I feel weaker.
Valhalla may not appreciate our breaking in. Left side! Not the sort of foes I expected to encounter here. Curious. Seems it's the way of this place to offer you a choice.
Spear Rush drastically increased the power of Hoplite, Lunge, and Phalanx Breaker as a concussive wave to the end of the axe combo. Okay. Glyphs provide combat bonuses for this attempt. Weapon glyphs empower weapons, and perk glyphs provide unique effects. Stats glyphs increase Kratos' attributes for this attempt. Each chest is a floating symbol that indicates the type of reward inside. Press B to view the symbol's overview. Perk glyph is combat and gameplay capabilities. Stats glyph is increase to core stats such as strength. Weapon glyph, bonuses to specific weapons or weapon skills. Runic attack glyph, special abilities imbued to a weapon that must recharge over time. Mixed, a mix of all glyph types. Refill, restores health or rage. Fleeting echoes, okay, I am not going to remember all that.
At least you're not going in completely hobbled.
Did you play the old God of War games for PS2? No, I've told you guys before, I never had a console growing up. I did watch a YouTube video after, when I started playing the previous God of War in 2018. I watched a YouTube video that was like an hour long that explained the story so far. I have forgotten some of it, but I have the general idea. Track all enemies inward before heaving them far away in a direction. Thrust of that soldier. Thanks for a good stream. See you, Jackal.
Not permitted that way, it seems, and no way to pry it open. Perhaps the last remaining pocket of Asgard. Something unreal about it, though. At least this part seems peaceful. You should have a look around.
You truly believe Freya would have aided us in this?
Aided us, talked sense into you. Win-win either way, really. I certainly can't see how there's any benefit to avoiding her.
I am not avoiding her.
Brother, you've gone to bloody Valhalla to avoid her. At least be honest with yourself.
It is not her I'm avoiding. I value Freya.
Well, that I believe. I'm nice to hear you admit, frankly. I think she values you as well, in her way.
She finds me useful. It is not the same.
Is that really what you think?
I do not believe she understands what she asks of me.
Third wife acquired? That's what this whole conversation sounds like. Like you see the Warhammer video posted VIP launch yesterday? I don't think I did. I know about the upcoming DLC, but I don't know if I saw the video you're referring to. Whoa, 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 what?
Nasty hit! You alright, brother?
Wait, I don't have a shield? I thought I would have a basic shield, but I have none shield. Wow, that was unfortunate.
Now I wonder.
Yeah, I thought my equipment was all just de-leveled. I didn't realize I lost equipment. Okay. It's a roguelike? Yeah, but I'm starting with the spear. I had the shield earlier than the spear. If I'm starting with the spear, it's safe to assume...
into Valhalla without even
Oh, hi.
talking to us first?
If I'm starting with the spear, it is safe to assume I was starting with the shield.
Nice to see you too, milady.
It was a personal matter, and I would not take you from your duties.
You breached Valhalla. Consider it worth my time.
She's not looking me in the
This entrance
eyes.
is secret. Who told you of this place?
Nailed to our door 3 days ago.
Kratos of Sparta, you are hereby invited to a challenge. Face the past to face the future. Master Valhalla, master thyself. And then directions here, no signature.
Who else knows of this entrance?
Odin and us. It's likely a trap.
You're thinking of going back in.
Would you join me?
Oh, don't let me intrude on your personal matter. Besides, I can't. Unlike the two of you, I've never died.
What happens if I return inside?
Well, that depends on you. Valhalla draws from the memories of those who enter. In there, you're an open book. Sure, you want to go back in.
How did you even get past the gate?
I forced it open.
With his bare hands.
He forced it open.
There's an easier way if you insist on going back in. Come.
Sigrun, maybe later we could continue with that one conversation, eh?
For once, Mimir. I think you've said enough.
Aye. Right then.
And the other matter
He's like,
we
can I have
discussed?
kisses?
You're still thinking, I take it?
I am.
Is that what this is? Guess I'll let you think, then.
The other matter. She asked him out on a date. And he's like, how about I go to hell?
All
Okay.
right, gentlemen. Let's send you in properly.
No, there's the shield. Why was it not working earlier?
Valhalla requires you to
I couldn't get it
perform
to
the
deploy
ritual
earlier.
of selection. Good. Now, let my sister speak to you of Valhalla's rules and its values.
Speak with Aaron Gunnar.
What do you know of this place?
Valhalla seeks to foster wholeness and balance within those who enter. To fully master yourself, you can't rely on only your most familiar tactics.
I use the tactics appropriate to the situation.
Of course, but varying your approach will demonstrate to Valhalla the full mastery of your abilities, and Valhalla will reward such demonstrations. Be sure to come back and see me as you progress.
What have you to say?
The challenge of Valhalla is not merely about overcoming obstacles.
That is quite the
It's
hat.
about the way you overcome them, how you demonstrate mastery of your own powers. We can guide you down a path, but Valhalla will be the judge of your progress. Return to me when you've met a goal, and we will observe you.
I am ready.
Air, Gunnar, with me.
They're gonna do. It's a weird door.
Now you can enter enter Valhalla by this gate, without suffering the penalty of breaching.
Thank you, Sigrun.
I wonder what the penalty of breaching was. Yes, Erstegalken became a Valkyrie. That's what happened to her. This is just the Guild Wars 3.
Any cursed feeling this time?
No, all is well.
Thank you, shield maidens. All right, let's try this whole thing again. New attempt, new choices to make.
Choose a weapon path. The first weapon glyph chosen influences the future glyphs offered this attempt. Luck chance on any blade hit to grant an increase of strength. Drastically increase the power of axe throw and vengeful sickle. Let's do the blades.
Amir, what is at odds between you and Sigrun? Did you anger her?
I wouldn't say she's angry with me. Irritated, perhaps. Disappointed, certainly. But you needn't worry yourself, brother. I won't let it distract from whatever it is we're doing here.
Flames of Anguish I'm used to. Take that one. Alright,
So,
well,
this is
the
no
environment
piece of
appears to be the
Asgard
same
at
each
all.
time.
Just something spun from your memory of it. Fascinating. Brother, I must admit, Freya's idea does make quite a bit of sense to me. What better god of war could the realms ask for than the general who won Ragnarok? And won it trying to save lives. With you on
They
board,
want to make him the new god of
whole
war.
peacekeeping council could really do some good.
This position, this title, I have held it before. You know what happened. She knows what happened.
Of course we do. But why should who you used to be matter more than who you are now? Can't you see how far you've come?
However far I have come, I have done it running from that life, that title, that throne.
Aye. Fire behind you!
Weapon glyph. Drastically increase the power of Plume of Chaos. Is that... which one is that? A heavy attack finisher. Oh, I've never done that in my life. Drastically increase the power of Rising Chaos. I've never used either of these. That one, I guess. So are all the things going to be just for one weapon? In this case, the chain?
I suppose this is about how you remember Jotunheim, eh?
I do agree with you about Freya's counsel. It is a noble idea. It should succeed on her merits.
How's that, brother?
Freya is known to the realms and native to them, respected by all. An experienced leader.
Experienced enough to know that a shared power is best for the people.
That she would share power proves she is worthy to wield it.
Even so, why make her wield it alone? Without Odin, the realms have a chance to forge a new peace. When conflicts do arise and can't be talked through, a god of war ensures those conflicts have rules and enforces them. They need might and judgment, and credibility across the realms. Who else would she pick, brother? Seems there's a way at hand to bargain with Valhalla directly.
Glyphs purchased at a Tablet of Endeavor will be lost at the end of an attempt. Acquired runic attack glyphs can be upgraded for this attempt. Press H to retain your progress in Valhalla and exit to the main menu. Oh, I can't just, like, exit at any time. Not enough resources. Okay, so I think I'm just going to save up. I'm wondering if this is going to be like Hades, where I have to, like, beat this thing, like, 15 times to get the whole story. Like, I wonder how much of this roguelike I have to play to get all the lore.
Behind you, brother!
Fleeting echoes. Okay, and I now know those are for the shop thing.
And this must be how you remember Sparklefine.
Freya knows I would not refuse to aid her when in need. I have done and will do my part to fight for peace, regardless of title, regardless of whether I sit in authority.
You know as well as I do there's power in words. Oaths. The people need to know you're committed, to them and to yourself. That you'll be there for them, and I know that you will. I understand you've got misgivings, man, but you've put your past behind you. They all see it.
You do not know everything that I am.
That you were. You've told me of your past, and yes, much of it was horrible. But you've proven over and over again that you're not that man anymore.
Combo finishers have a high luck chance to increase curative strength and stagger res for a duration. Brute Flames Language. Sure. Alright, do I have to equip it, or is it automatically equipped? It looks like it's equipped. Those little violin notes there at the beginning immediately made me think of Timberborn. I think they've had an update since I last played that. Okay, this guy is
watch
easy.
out!
not know how I just did a leg sweep on that guy?